Hello, welcome to Metalhead Nation Garage. This is Chris, your host. Hey, talking little bit about some rock news today. We'll get right with it here. We got Twisted Sister, Dee Snider, doing some interviews here this past day or so, and yeah, he was talking a little bit about Ronnie James Dio. As we think here on the show that Ronnie James Dio is a number one heavy metal singer of all time. But Dee Snider, he puts out there, and he doesn't think so. He don't think Ronnie James Dio should be at the top of anybody's list or for a front man. And D has his opinions and everything, and his opinion was that he's not a showman. It's so he's not a showman. So now he can't be at the top of anybody's list as a number one front man. Yeah, to go into that is Ronnie James Dio, man. He's got a great voice, writes great songs. He does perform good. I mean, yeah, maybe it's not to Dee Snider's to what he thinks is should be the criteria to grade to judge a front man. Maybe it's not up to his standard, but I could tell you. Ronnie James Dio can go out and perform, and he did night after night. He's got a powerful voice, great songs. I mean, great albums out there, great music behind him, from Rainbow to Black Sabbath and to his band, Ronnie James Dio. I mean, and up and down the list, I mean, them, his albums and the Sabbath albums are, platinum albums. I mean, very popular, and the shows was good. I mean, so I don't get these his critiquing of him, and he also critiqued Robert Plant and doesn't think that he sets any standard to be a number one front man, or to even be in on the top 10 or 15. So it's pretty interesting stuff from Twisted Sister Dee Snider. So, but I don't know. I would say a lot of thing about that hair metal back in the day. I mean, you never see Ronnie James Dio wearing any makeup to go on stage and sing a song. You wouldn't see him sing that stuff of Twisted Sister, I Wanna Rock. It's going to be Last in Line, Holy Diver, Rainbow in the Dark, when the chains come off. I mean, just, Heaven and Hell. It's, just good hard rock, smash mouth. And that was Ronnie James Dio. So I'm sure Dee Snider, he's not only going to get blowback from shows like this, or, fans, but the people in the rock industry is even speaking out a little bit about it too, about his interviews and things that he is doing now for that. So it's just interesting to me, but probably enough for Twisted Sister here. I mean, maybe something's getting ready. I don't know why he's going out doing that. I don't know if he needs publicity. Maybe he's going to put out an album. Maybe Twisted Sister might have a reunion tour. Who knows? But one hell of a way to go out to do it is to diss some of the greatest singers ever in rock and roll. So, yeah, I don't know. Don't know the thing behind that. But, hey, we'll move on to some more rock news. Black Stone Cherry getting ready to release an album. But before they do that, they're going to release a new single that's going to be out January 12th. It's called Out of Pocket. This is a good band. They've been around a little while. We know them here in the Midwest, here in the Cincinnati area. Just, 'cause they're local. Played local here, but I mean, they play all over. But Black Stone Cherry, one of the good younger bands for me, that plays that heavy, uh, southern rock. I mean, it's a heavier one than I think than Leonard Skinner to them, and really good. I mean, they really, "Stay" was a big song of theirs, and I believe Florida Georgia Line did that and made it even bigger. So there is a lot of country bands that do. Play have redid their songs. They have My Last Breath, again. I mean, some great hits here. Freeborn Man, Give Me One Reason. I mean, and then they have several albums too, and but a great rockin' band here that's local here in the Midwest. That hey, if if you haven't heard them, hey, Spotify that Blackstone Cherry is really good, and be ready for that Out of Pocket single here in January 12th. They're gonna put it out there. So yeah, really good.